Taurus, hey, what's going on? How are y'all? My name is Antoine, and I want to welcome you or welcome you back to the House of Luminance. Taurus, I know it's been a minute, but you know what? Let's go ahead and just jump right on into the energies, okay? So, what's going on with Taurus in love? And this could be relating you and the person who you hold the most in your heart and mind space, okay? Whoever that person is to you, whether you're together or not currently together. Who is this person and what is the energy between you two? This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as anyone who was dealing with the Taurus and you're here in the house watching. All right, let's just get. I'm hearing two more, so let's just shuffle two more times. While I'm doing that, I'm going to just thank y'all for y'all's time. I do appreciate you clicking here. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks. Okay. Taurus, what's up? All right, so we have third party, Taurus. Okay. Third party, and then under the deck, we have action. Okay. Third party, and then action. Listen, for some of y'all, Taurus, I feel like something is about to escalate here. I feel like if you've been beginning to suspect that you're kind of part of a third party situation, maybe you feel like you're the third party, or maybe you're in an established situation where, and then somebody else is cheating on you. That could be it. But honestly, it more strongly feels like for many of you, you could possibly be dealing. One second. All right, my bad, Scorpio. Um, I had one of those moments where it's like I thought I heard something. But anyways, what I was saying was, I really strongly feel like you may be attached to someone, or you may be dealing with somebody, and they're the ones that are actually in like a more serious relationship somewhere else, and it feels as though you're like the third wheel or the third party here in this situation. And I really hate to have to bring that energy here, but that's just what I see. And I feel like as though there is some action that's going to be taken here in this situation. All right. And it's like it's coming towards you. All right. So I feel like there may well be some sort of like confrontation, right, that is about to occur. And for some of you, it could be with the person that they're like currently in a relationship with here. Okay. So big dreams here. This person sold you a fantasy. They made you feel like you were understood, and it sucks. Bound. Wow. So somebody definitely has you feeling like very, very, bound to them. Like almost as if I want to say that this person, honestly, Taurus, is almost like this person. I don't want to say it, but it's like this person is like a huge narcissist for sure. Okay. Like they have you bound to them, through trauma, through cycles. And it's like they're selling you this big dream, and it's like they want you to understand, right? But I think that there is some action that's going to be coming towards you here very soon. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarification out here with the tarot, y'all. Yeah, what I'm feeling. Oh, okay. I'm also hearing like this person may be trying to communicate to you like all the lies that they want to keep you believing something. All right. What's going on here with this third party for Taurus? Okay, at the top of the deck here, we have the Three of Pentacles. So another three here. So I feel like you may very well even know who this person is. And it's just like, oh, so you've been seeing the both of us. You know what I mean? It feels very much like that. It's like a moment of finding out. And that's probably why this person is reaching out to you. It may not even be to like start some huge fight, right? But they may be reaching out to you like, hey, did you know that so and so was seeing the both of us? They may be just as surprised as you are to learn that, they're being cheated on by some with the other person. This is a very, very like woman to woman type situation, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but it's, we'll see. Honestly, at this point, it feels a little healthy because there's some understanding here, and I know it sounds funny to say, but it's like, Taurus, this person is reaching out to you because I don't think they're really trying to actually fight or have this confrontation, but they are addressing the situation, and they're probably coming to tell you like, yeah, he told me the same dreams, or she told me the same dreams. She sold me the same dreams. They, are just, y'all are gonna actually relate to each other. It's kind of funny here that Three of Pentacles showing up lets me know that. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, I think what's happening here is the both of you have probably felt like the disconnect with this person, and the reason why is because it's kind of, become like a big task now for this person to be able to keep up with all of the demands from now to relationships. So this person has probably just neglected the both of you, and now you're both are realizing that, and so you're both, seeking answers and end up finding each other. That's so weird. Ugh, my God. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Seven of Swords energy. Yeah, whoever this person here is, Taurus, like they just do not have your best interests. They definitely do not want you to link up with the other person in any type of way because then they become exposed. But little do they know that they're already exposed. Honestly, I'm hearing that there may even be a third person that this person is dealing with as well, and that's where they're at right now, spending their time while the two of you figure it out. And by the two of you, I mean yourself and the other person that they were seeing. What the fuck, Taurus? Okay, here we go. So some truth finally. So with the Ace of Swords, for sure, I feel like you and this other person are able to put the pieces together about how y'all have been played in a way. And it sounds so funny to say, but it's just like y'all are able to like, yeah, when they were here, then that must have been when I was dealing with blah blah blah, and they went over to you, and then when and then in the reverse. Jesus, under the deck, the Three of Swords. I know it's really disheartening. It's really really disheartening. In a way, with the Three of Swords, because this can, not only does this represent disappointment, but this can also represent a turning point where you're actually beginning to heal because you're having to go through it. Now you're coming out of it to heal. I feel like the two of you can actually end up. I don't want to say y'all like become friends or anything, but it's like y'all end up, because y'all are able to piece pieces of the puzzle even more. It's like you both become like a jump off point to each other's healings, to your own healing journeys. The understanding that the two of you have of each other helps you put the pieces of the puzzle. And then again, we have another three, so 333. We're going to put you right there. You guys could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. But I do feel like a strong fire energy as far as this individual. And I say, and it's almost, Taurus, this is almost like a joint reading between you and the other, and between you and the third party person, because it's like y'all both are dealing with the same no good person. So show them this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more out here on the table and clarify this all up. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody's sitting high on the hog. Why? Because they're getting all of their needs met, right? This person is getting all of their needs met. Yes, they're alone at the end of the day, or actually not, because they always have somewhere to go, but I don't know, it still feels lonely at for them. And I guess this is kind of like, I don't know, a card of their perspective for some reason. It's like their needs are getting met, but they're still, they're still sitting by themselves because they're not really actually with anyone, at least not long enough. Yeah, the Four of Swords. Taurus, I just feel like you're tired. I just feel like you're tired. I just feel like you just, at this point, you just want answers, or you may not even necessarily need all the answers. But I feel like you've just been tired in this situation, and I can understand why, because you've been emotionally manipulated for however long. I also do feel like, Taurus, in this time you may be seeking some sort of you know like spirituality. Okay, maybe as a means to cope with all of this, or just again in looking for the truth. And I feel like you found the truth when the other person, the other person came and was like, a very Brandy Monica situation, like the beginning of that song of The Boy Is Mine, when they're having that little talk in the piece in the beginning, and she's like, I just want to know, do you know? And she'd be like, yeah, girl, you know his name. Like that. Like, this is crazy. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Funny. All right, so the Knight of Cups, as it diagonals up to through this third party into the Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person is like, I see it. I see them as them just roaming, and just laying their hat wherever they call home, right? Like they're just literally like just offering themselves to anybody who will have them. They're very charming. They're very charismatic. But that's also what makes them very dangerous, is because they know it. And it feels like they're just literally all they offer up this cup, but all they end up offering up in the long run, or sometimes even in the short run, is just disappointment and heartache. It's just something that they do. This bound energy is what's jumping out to me, as far as like, it's like this real narcissistic devil type energy. Like, it's bad. We have the three of, now, dang, another three. We have the Three of Swords. So now we got the three, and then the third party here. We got the three here. Like, wow. But this Three of Wands to me is a symbol of hope, because it's a very open energy. It's a receiving energy that I'm feeling here with this. So this is what makes me feel like, as you begin to find out more about who or about what that person was doing to you, the other person that they were also doing the same thing to at the same time, I really feel like there is a connection here. And I don't mean romantic. Like I mean just in a more like, okay, we'll get through this together. And that's what's so weird because usually that's rare. Like it's like y'all are not mad at each other. It's like y'all both are putting the pieces together to realize that y'all were dealing with the same piece of shit person. What's under the deck? The tower. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. The tower. Life looks really different right now. I feel like the tower moment is here when like you're like, you know what? I'm cool on this person. I'm resting. Like I'm not even about to, where I don't even know where they are right now. It's like you just are in a calm moment, right? Maybe even in a moment where you feel like, okay, I'm not even worried about this person anymore. Wherever they are, I'm not even worried about them right now. And then all of a sudden, you start hearing, you start getting information from, or this other person, like the other person reaches out. I hope y'all are following me. Because wow, wow. Yeah, the 10 of Wands. And then the Nine of Pentacles is coming out too to give us a message of independence, right? And maybe rebuilding this tower on your own. It may be very, very hard. You may be very, very exhausted, but it would be better that you would have walked away from this person than to just continue to live in heartache, right? I just feel like this is a crazy message, but let me know how it's working out in the comment box below, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.